Now Milan, I imagine Mina has some thoughts here.
Actually, I do think their market's not bad. It's just not right for Giampaolo.
Well, obviously we heard in the summer that they were going to look for value and blah blah blah.
Go through the names.
All right, so they didn't actually do that much. Obviously, they up front they added Leao, who
Duarte.
is a very promising guy supposedly. Well, he didn't play that much at Lille, but I guess they had a lot of other strikers. They added Theo Hernandez at the back, who he's not making a lot of money, but he's got serious baggage. I don't even know to what degree the club were aware of this. Krunic and Bennacer in midfield. I think we all love Bennacer. I hope he gets to actually play. Duarte, a veteran defender at the back, been around the block. And then at the end of the transfer window, because they figured they didn't have enough, winger types who run with their head down, they added Ante Rebic.
So they tried to go for Correa. They didn't get him. Then
they still don't have they
tried Tyson, and now they have Rebic.
Yeah, but even then, I don't know. In terms of center forwards, it's Piontek and Leao. So you're talking about Piontek with all his issues, and Leao.
Well, Giampaolo thinks Castillejo as well.
Giampaolo thinks Castillejo is a striker, as we've seen. He's played in there last week. I don't know what to think. I don't know to what degree Giampaolo was like, yeah, I really want Rebic. I don't.
On the face of it, when you look at this, you think there's so many promising youngsters on this team. Bennacer, Theo Hernandez. These are players that Leao, a lot of people have spoken very highly of him. You look at this and it's the youngest squad actually in Serie A. And
really younger than Fiorentina?
Yeah, it's younger by half a year.
I suppose Ribery on its own.
Ribery and Boateng totally lifted it up. Yeah. But now it's the youngest squad in Serie A. And you think to yourself, it's interesting, it's so much promise there. But it makes no sense to me for two reasons. First, even Giampaolo, this is his big job, yeah? And they're not necessarily players that are fit for his system. But if you are a team where it's desperately, you have to make top four because of your financial problems, I just think it's a very big gamble to take when you have such little experience in that side. And I think, and added to that, the inexperience of a big situation with Giampaolo, I don't think they've armed him with the right weapons on a tactical level and on an experience level. In the sense that, look what he can do with the Quagliarella, when he has sort of players that he can just not devote that much time to, but they know how to do it. Whereas it's going to take a lot of time, especially because you've afforded him players like Paqueta and Leao, who, like he said himself, are too instinctive, players that are perhaps not disciplined in the way he would like it. Yeah. So have they thought about Giampaolo? Have they thought about the end game? Because it just seems to me that they've just collected a team of potentially great players, but who need to be actually developed, and that will take time. And for a team that has to make top four, it seems bizarre to me.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think there's a couple of signings I really like. Gab already mentioned Bennacer. I was a big fan of Krunic last season. I think that potentially it actually addresses something that we talked about last season, them not having, which is that creativity in midfield, guys who can put their foot on the ball. They did something that specifically addressed a problem that we had all talked about. But when you combine that with the fact that actually they spent, all added up, a surprising amount of money. They didn't bring almost anything in.
They did manage to get rid of Andre Silva.
So they got rid of Andre Silva. They lost an option up front in Coutinho. But the thing that really bugs me actually is it's hard to unpick sometimes, where you want to assign the blame on this. But you've made all these signings with a new manager coming in and you think you should be in symbiosis with your manager doing what he needs. And we are in week 2 of the season, was the last round before the international break, and already you've got your manager going, I don't know if I can do the formation I want to do. That's bad. So for me, this is a C- verging on a D.
Because now I can't really talk about him because I feel sorry for him as well.
I'm on board with Nicky here. I'm gonna go C as well, just because of the Bennacer. But it seems out of step. And you, I assume, are going to join us in being.
I think C is fair.
Also, that Rebic thing.
I think they should have managed. They should have worked harder for Sensi, but never mind.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.